loss. How do you react?
Yeah, we've got to find the reaction next Friday at home against Chipper. Obviously not the ideal way we wanted to start the DSTV Premiership, but I think there's also a wake-up call for our boys. In order to compete at a higher level, you've also got to increase your capacity. So we've got to learn from this. Again, a couple of individual areas from us, giving goals and possession away, and then we've got to work harder in order to come back. So we've got to now go back to the training ground. I think the scoreline for me is not a true reflection of the game. I think they had a lot less shots on goal, but ours didn't find a target, and I think that's the biggest difference. We've got to make sure we find more the target and obviously convert more of the chances.
And also not just find the target, coach, because you could find yourselves in scoring positions, especially in the second half with Asanele as well. Some of the targets or some of the shots not so strong, not so killing, very tame.
Yeah, well, you even saw that. So for me, it's obviously a concern. Maybe it's a little bit of confidence, lacking of confidence, because generally when you shoot on target, you've got to, put a little bit of power behind. Even Colin Ryan, a couple of shots he had. So again, I think the players, I don't know if it's anxiety or nerves, but we've got to get over this, because it's not going to help us going forward. We've got to ensure, obviously, picking up points as quickly as possible. Maybe the only positive is the fact that we managed to score a goal, but I think we really pushed on when we actually just conceded the third goal. So we need to do that from the beginning, not when we're losing from a losing position.
Coach, 6 goals already so far that are past the goalkeeper. So how do you come back and motivate the players?
Well, everybody needs to do their part. In order for the goals to be conceded, it starts from the front. So if you're not defending from the front, then it goes through the middle and then the back. And if you look at a couple of goals as well, obviously not being marked, the free header from the second goal, and then the third one a mistake. So I don't blame the goalkeeper for anything. I think as a team we've got to do a little bit more. We've got to work harder in order to keep clean sheets, and that for us last season was the foundation. Keeping clean sheets, and then you can go and create opportunities. So like I say, we've got to go back to the drawing board and maybe also look now at different personnel for the next game.
The goal is scored, coach. A good build-up, wonderful goal scored. Do you feel you should have done that more often? Because it happened once and then a very good goal scored.
Yeah, I think we did it more than once. The fact of the matter is that we didn't find the target. I think if you can recall, the very first chance of this match actually fell to us. If Cupido put that ball in the back of the net, could have been a different story. And he had the same, a couple of minutes later. So that's the small difference. Osborne gets a shot from outside the box. He finds the target. We are not clinical or ruthless enough in the final third, and I think that's something that we have to change. Maybe it's a mentality or attitude, and those are things as a technical team we will change.
Coach, you're busy beefing up the squad. I saw Nicholas being confirmed. What does he bring, and can we expect more signings from you?
Well, at this moment in time, obviously we're looking for a proven goal scorer, which I think every coach or team in the country is looking for. Currently in the country there's nobody available, so we've got to try and obviously look abroad as well. And then Nicholas obviously is a great option for us on the right hand side. Biggest challenge for us at this moment in time is not match fit, so we've got to work on that. Maybe another 3 to 4 weeks before he's ready, and then we obviously will be able to utilize his services. But at this moment in time, he's got to obviously work on his individual program in order to benefit the team.
How important is it to bag a win against Chipper at home?
It's
that the home fans will be looking for you guys to be on
it's massive. It's massive because you can't run away from it. The results speak for itself. 3 losses in 3 games. It obviously means that we need to do something different. Like I said, maybe the personnel that we've used thus far is not good enough, and the fighting spirit. I've got to ask a lot of questions about some of the players being on the field. If they don't bring enough, we will look at different players that can actually help us, and I think that's going to be the biggest sort of challenge for us, is to find the right players in order to change the squad.
How soon is how far is Radio Pane?
No, we won't see him until January. It was a really bad injury, so he had surgery, and obviously the doctor said 3 to 5 months. So he only had the surgery in July, which obviously pretty much put him out of the first half of the season. Thank you. Okay, no problem. Thank you.